And chat, more than ever, I wouldn't say, in the last, like, honestly, when I went back to school, I was doing the same thing, though. But now I'm, like, really piecing it together to apply a lot of this shit. Is not just reactions and breakdowns of just, like, what I'm thinking, but I'm using a lot of learned intelligence as well. Like, for example, how we was reading The Art of Seduction, like, even communication books and shit like that. Like, I went back, when I went back to university, I was touching that shit. But even just making sure I'm reading these books, looking at these things, and just taking that information to the next level. Because I have the experience. I have, like, it's stuff I just do as a person. But taking that and combining it with, like, different perspectives, different authors' takes, different experts' advice. Somebody even, one of y'all sent me this, actually. And it was an Instagram video of, like, I think, I forget what field studied it. I don't even remember what field studied it. But it was, like, the different, like, ways that your brain responds, or that humans bond over communication, and it broke down to different platforms, from text messages to voice messages to phone calls to FaceTime to being in person. And it was talking about how like as human beings, there's an order and there's a rank to that. There's an order and there's a rank to that. Now, I've been saying this. That's the funny part. Do that FaceTime, blah, blah, blah. That's the quickest way to separate yourself. Blah, blah, blah. But it's actually a fact. Lo and behold, it's actually a fact that our brains don't... it's like facial recognition. It's things like that, facial recognition, tone of voice, that you don't get during text messages, that makes it more difficult to bond with a person, or to make that connection quicker or deeper or whatever. Like, I forget like all the details to the study that they sent me, but I was like, God damn. I feel like it's common sense. Exactly. But people don't do it more. People don't use it to their advantage. People want to just text all day. They never send voice messages. They never send that phone call. They never, like... And this was shit I was just doing, just like, because I, like, it just was wanted to do it. Conversation, to me, was always better. People just aren't good enough at conversation to realize how much of a skill it is. I literally be showing y'all on stream. How many rules do y'all see me bend or break or get past because I talk to people? Bro, we was in that dry-ass club, bro. And the dude was playing that shitty-ass music. Bro, I went over there, had like a good 2-minute conversation with him. I should have did this on stream just to show how, like, I broke it down. And I don't know. I didn't even see him talk to the owner. I think he just started to do it. But long story short, I go over there. I think I remember most of this conversation. Because the funny part is, chat, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because, like, I'm consistently active, or I drink a lot of water. I'm healthy 99% of the time. But, bro, when I'm drunk, I'm very conscious. Or when I'm drunk, I'm very, like, I bounce back out of it the next day or the next morning quick. Like, I don't, like, it just doesn't stick on me. You know what I'm saying? So I remember what I was saying to this guy. So I was like, hey, man, you know, we got a nice size party. You know, we want to make sure everybody have a good time. What's your name? You know what I'm saying? What's your name? You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you DJing for us. You know, recognizing. First start off with the recognition. I see you. I recognize what you're doing. I appreciate it. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Saw somebody up real quick. Then I start, you know, testing the temperature, checking his temperature. I'm like, first, my ultimate goal was really for us to plug one of our phones in his shit and just manually control it. But, you know, no DJ wants to work hard just to have you have a playlist on their shit. So I'm like, let me work into that. So I'm like, would you mind if we requested a song or two? You know what I'm saying? Something that I know the group will love and like. And he's like, all right, who's the artist? I said Sexy Red, and I think the first song I was gonna play was Boss Man D-Lo, some Boss Man D-Lo shit. And he was like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? They literally told me, like, don't play nothing too ghetto or something like that. My first reaction, bro, and I'm talking to a black man, and this establishment is not black. First thing first, I'm giving him the get out look. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving him the get out look. Play nothing too ghetto. Bitch. I love this, chat. This is a side note. I used to get a kick out of this when I was in very educated sceneries, I should say. Bro, I used to love when people would judge a book by its cover. I used to love that shit, bro. Like, I have a lot of social skills. I'm very charismatic. I would dress very comfortably, like almost slouch-like. Like, mind you, like I said, I get it from playing sports in high school. I just wanted to be comfortable 9 times out of 10 I was wearing some shit. I didn't care about, like, throwing that shit on. That was never my prerogative. That was never my goal. You feel me? Ads running? Exactly. When you able to just naturally prove them wrong. That shit's still exactly. It's still a weird side eye because y'all not black, and why would y'all say that? Do y'all know who just walked in this bitch? And what they don't realize is it's two takes on that. I'm an intelligent man. I'm not biased. Everybody's biased. So I shouldn't say that. That's the dumbest thing I could have said. But really, I know how to consider shit from multiple perspectives. Damn! Hold on. Terrigen with the 25 fucking gifted. That, my brother, deserves some lit music. Hold on. Why is my computer glitching? We about to turn up, bro. What do I feel like listening to? Bro. W Mans. Chat. Oh, I'm on my plug channel. That's why I'm like fucking getting ads like that. Hold on, chat. Yeah. 25 gifted! I'm driving this rape. They about to put me on suicide watch. Cause I'm feeling the day. They got us two-tone watch. They'll probably say it, but he'll never do something about it. My people like Marshall on this. He'll run through somebody. Me on a bad day. Hold so perfect. Keep me in my headspace. Flip it to the airplane. McLaugh is tired. Need that 25. Not gonna lie. You right. I'ma always need money. I'm always gonna need money. Even if I got 200,000 in my bank account, 500,000 in my bank account, $50, I'm always gonna need money. Yes, I love the subs. Shit that I can't say. But go ahead and crash out. It's how it pan out. Yes, sir. Man, big 25 gifted. Big 25 gifted. I see what you said too. Notice what he said, chat. Notice what he said. He said a TikTok check just came through. We have a whole Discord teaching people how to get to the Manyan, posting clips. And there are a lot of people that have done it and helped each other get to it. So if you in a dojo and you got free time and spare time and you ain't making money, what are you doing? Because we really put niggas in position to get to the chicken. You understand? Alright, chat, what's the last thing y'all heard when the ads cut off? Because I'm gonna keep going with like, you know, working through this. So I realized, chat, the one thing the art of seduction helped me realize or cook on, and this sounds crazy, but we're talking in technical terms, bro. Like, seduction is a universal thing. It's like when we think of seduction, we just tend to think of a woman seducing a man seducing a woman. But it's a lot of seductive scenarios just through our conversations, like just through the like connecting with a person and moving them, honestly. No, oh, so I'm being too ghetto. Judging book by its cover. Oh yeah. All right, so some of y'all cut off at different times. Basically, yeah, I go over there and he like, yo, they literally told me not to play too much, nothing too ghetto. So I'm like, I see him from two perspectives. Okay, you just had like 15 people walk in. This, mind you, most clubs and lounges don't cook that good of food. Like they had lamb chops, shrimp scampi, like some crazy shit on the menu. So I'm like, maybe they trying to be a classier vibe, but this is the thing. It's two sides to that. Okay, let's keep the music chill to keep the tenants chill, but y'all selling Don Julio. Like y'all get these big ass lounges and chair spots, and we rent 2 sections. Man, cater to us. We spent a nice bag. Respectfully, they ended up doing that because they have some sense of business. Literally, it's something called rhetorical sensitivity. You have to know your audience. I've never tried to sell y'all makeup because I have a predominantly male audience. I don't even use makeup. Like, so why would I tell y'all something that has nothing to do with y'all? You have to fucking know your audience. You have to know your crowd. You know what I'm saying? To make that true impact. So for them to say, oh yeah, don't play nothing too ghetto. Well, guess what? The whole hood just walked in this bitch. Now the fuck what? You know what I'm saying? Like, because if we had fuck around had took that the wrong way. Excuse me, ma'am, did you tell him not to play something too ghetto? I literally could have marketed that so differently. This is what they don't know. I could have took that left. Like, man, listen, y'all ain't getting my money. How about y'all ain't getting my ghetto money? This is drug money. I sold crack for this money, huh? Oh, but it's too ghetto. Yeah, get the fuck out. Like, I could have took that a whole nother way, chat. Like, for real. And been right. You understand? Could have Keith Lee reviewed that. Like could have went left completely. You understand? But I'm a level, calm-headed man. You know, I'm a level-headed, calm man. Right? So I even though I knew when he said this to me, it wasn't his true opinion. I know how to people shit like that. As soon as he said they say it, he separated what he wanted to do from what they're trying to get him to do. So that when he said that, I struck on that. I said, they said nothing too ghetto. I slightly reacted to it, but I jumped back on it. I said, how you feel about that? He said, hey man, I'm just showing up, trying to do my job, get paid. All I know is blah, 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 blah. Collect bands, I appreciate the 5 months. So I started testing his temperature even more. I'm like, bro, just try a song or two and blame me. Tell him I told you to do it. Tell him, you know, it was for the party, it's her birthday. I'm like, just blame me. He's like, hey man, they still might try to fire me. I don't know. Like, you could just leave and walk out of here. But I've been working here like 2 years. So I'm like, you know, I'm peeping he want to do it, but he like, again, remember, chat, no means no, but excuses can be satisfied. It was not her birthday. No, it was not her birthday. No means no, but excuses can be satisfied. So I'm poking at the excuses. I'm trying to see, you know, find that gap. The whole time I already know I found it. Once I realized he was like, he didn't want to answer the question of how you feel about that, or like, do you agree with that? Next thing you know, he started playing that ghetto shit. Whole time I walked away with him not agreeing. Like him like, I can't do it. Whole time. About 6 or so songs later, all that ghetto shit came on. Sexy Red. Everything we fucking mentioned. You know what I'm saying? And the next thing you know, I saw the owner walk up to the desk. So but I never saw him get permission from them. I don't know if our conversation made him just say, fuck it. Or what? Like, I never saw him speak to the owner in between turning the music back to the ghetto shit. I never seen him do it. So, and then when he started to do it, that's when the owner walked over there. So but it didn't stop immediately. So like, I don't know if they like spoke to each other and I just wasn't paying attention. And then she said you could do it a little bit. I don't fucking know. And then I know she was smiling when she went up there, and then she came back to our table and like, everything okay? So I'm like, I think she might have gave him the green light and I just didn't see it, or he just did it on his own whim. Same thing with the security guards. Y'all seen that part? A couple of the people we came with was underage. I worked through that shit every time. Every motherfucking time. No idea. I mean, chat, it's like, people get on my fucking nerves, but I don't mind being a leader. I like leadership. So like, if it's a group of us, it's like I like the challenge. I like the challenge. So next thing you know, somebody don't got their ID. Somebody's ID is on their phone, and their phone is dead. It's always some bullshit, right? I'm realizing like it's always some bullshit. So I automatically go into like charismatic mode. Oh, hey, how you doing? So, you know what I'm saying? Let us know what we need to do. How can we make your job easier, man? You know, I'm on your side. We on everybody's side of the day. We just trying to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't want to step on your shoes or your toes. None of that. I get to start talking my shit. Next thing you know, he already warmed up to looking out, because it's like I might have already asked him, what's your name? Shook his hand, looked him dead in his eyes. Chat, people don't be getting recognition, bro. People do not be getting recognized. You know how often it is for a human being to just be walked past, walked over, ignored, felt like they less than. You know what I'm saying? So it takes really simple shit to make a connection. It takes the littlest shit. What's your name? Saying their name back to them, shaking their hand. I want to say call it stroking the ego because I don't go that far. I just give them respect and make it well known. Some situations stroking the ego is when like I know I can get a joke or two off. Like certain jokes just be a little easier to hit. You know what I'm saying? Call that nigga with top flight. I said top flight shit. Like I start bidding and shit. Like I might start doing some shit like that. How I start moving like this. You got to be comfortable, man. You got to be comfortable taking risks. Because the thing about it is, when people get so scared of looking lame, when really that's lame. If you let the motherfucker think of Speed. Think of Speed. I think everybody in here knows Speed, the content creator. I show Speed. So mind you, it's a Philly thing too, low key. Like Slur God, Tay, I appreciate the 5 months. Like for bullying and like I would say social peer pressure happens anywhere, chat. But it's like the desire to fit in is more powerful than a person's determination. For me, it's never been that. Like if I want to do something, or if I know I can, or I feel like I can finesse or like communicate, I'm gonna just do it. Like I never really gave a fuck how it made me look, or like to be the eyeball in that sense. Especially when I started to find out I had a gift with that shit. And I was like, I feel like I started to realize like, damn, conversation moves people. Really, chat, it's all connections. It's who you know, who knows you. How what's the trust, what's the relationship like? That's everything. Bro, you can damn near on a level of status in relationships not follow any rules. Why do you think mafias and drug lords be having cops on bankroll? Like, obviously that's you look at it like, okay, they're paying them. But it's more to that, because not every cop is gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying? Or they understand what that connection does for them. And they probably like it's probably not as simple as y'all think. It's probably not just like $50,000 for you to turn your eyes. It's probably a hustle. Like, hey man, listen, I know what they paying y'all down at the ward. I know you got a family to feed. I know that this county is the highest rent in the state. Blah blah blah. Like a motherfucker probably be walking them down. Like I can see it already. Do something for your family. You got 2 kids, Joe? 2 kids? Yeah, man. It's 1 under 5. Like I chat. I'm telling you, I can see the whole spiel in my head, bro. Especially if they got some type of game with it. Like, bro, we talk about conversations makes me think about the breakdown of the Godfather we did before. Oh hell yeah, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro. You say this your mama play back? All right, sure. A lot of my VODs gonna get posted. I just gotta get the content out first. With some bougie shit. I'm telling you, bro. This is very much part of the mouthpiece. It's understanding the person you're talking to. I mean, I'm telling you, bro. People just start cutting you so many favors, bro, when you just talk to people.